Prediction is 3 wins, but we'll see. I feel like we're pretty vulnerable to sideboards. Pretty vulnerable to anything that can stall the deck up, but we'll see. If you streamer doesn't know how to use emotes, I very, very rarely emote. Generally, I try not to harass the streamers that I watch. This is a very unexciting hand. You need red mana and then it can be less unexciting. Do I Temple Drill Master? Didn't I just throw in a bunch of red mana so I didn't have this problem? That seems better. Do I Drill Master for tempo? Nope, I don't. I used it on the Brute after the Brute's down. White green. Okay, his ideal play is the 2/2 Vigilance creature on this turn, followed by Oaken Form. If he's playing white green enchantments, which he may or may not be. Get the Brute down. Alright guys, compare this game, Meteor Golem versus Lava Axe. What do we want? What would have been better for us? Oh, I'll be right back guys, I'm gonna grab my food. All right, chat, I'm going to be eating once this happens, so I think that's fine. Kind of want a bugler here. I also kind of want a sword. Let's bugler first. I really wish I had tapped my white mana instead of my red. Could have played this turn. Would have been better. Take the motivator. guy's not making it easy for me to eat right now. It's probably lethal here. So the brute's going through. Swiftclaw is getting blocked by the 2-1. 2-3 is getting blocked by the 5-5. He takes 3, 5, 6 if I attack. 7 if I summon the breaker. Takes 7 if I summon the breaker. It gains 2, so he's at 10. So he blocks the 3-1, gets 2 life. He's at 10. He takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Equip cost is 3. Still bonding. All right, back to eating. Oh, I miscounted. Great. Nice. Well played, me. Oh yeah, sword was 4 damage. Lava Axe would have been lethal too. Meteor Golem over Lava Axe there? Definitely a Lava Axe play. So argument about putting that second active treason in. If he wants to run auras, they're more valuable. I was expecting life gain to trigger. I didn't know life gain didn't trigger when that happens. I guess he has to be put in the graveyard. I guess it's not like life link. So I was expecting that not to be lethal because I thought the Highland game would heal him. Alright, anyways. I think that's 1 sub. We'll be fine with that. Let's change that. Seems like about the best hand we could hope for here. Let's just never draw land again. Our opponent does land a shit ton of life gain effects. We've seen at least 1 Highland game and 2 revitalize. All right. So my opponent seems new. Like, I guess he maybe has invulnerable right now. I'm going to let him trade the Basilisk for the Swiftclaw if he wants to. Maybe Bonds is just better here. He doesn't want to trade. Okay. Why did he leave it as a blocker if he doesn't want to trade? He wants to enchant it again so it's a bigger blocker? Brute's doing so much work. I love this creature for red-white aggro. That's why I almost picked the second one. That's why, or the first one rather. Why I spent so much time wanting to pick it. Because I never get enough of these, and this card is just insane. If Linebreaker's playable, this card is double A playable, right? Like, why does he keep mousing over the graveyard? His recursion. He's recurring the Highland game. Alright, it's fine by me. Ooh, this is going to be an awkward one for him. Dreadmaw. So he's dead without me showing a card, but let's just really rub it in. Motivator on 1, Brute on 3 seems pretty solid. Make a stand doing its value. What do we get? What was our prize? The Locust God. Sure. Alright, how do we feel about Meteor Golem versus Axe? Still, I'm feeling like Axe and main deck over Meteor Golem might be a thing. Meteor Golem's feeling really slow right now. I don't know. We're going to run into something that isn't... I mean, he didn't play that particularly well in terms of the way he used that blocker. He was hesitant to trade it at weird times, then not attacking with it, then buffing it to a point where it didn't change anything. Like the 2-2 versus 3-3 stat, and that made no difference at all with the Death Touch. It's kind of weird how he played. I don't get a sense of what would have been better there. The first game we played, the Axe would have been better than the Golem, but I think Golem is a much higher value card in general. Like, I just don't know if we'll get to 7 mana. I don't know. We'll see. Reach seems useful versus a better player. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of times versus a better player, our board stalls. I don't trade with them, they don't trade with me style thing. And I'm waiting on my... I'm waiting to draw my big gang boosting stuff, right? My inspired charges and my my indestructible charges or whatever it's fucking called. So in that case, having another body that removes one of their bodies on the board seems reasonable. We go first. We need red mana. I don't know how this has happened twice, right? Like twice now, our draw has been 3 white. You know, it's only 9 to 8 in sources. I don't want to Drill Master an empty board. That's the card I wanted to see. And I will Drill Master here for 2 damage with this already on board. Yeah, it was a very lucky draw. Well, we got another slow player. What do you guys think? In chat, he just trying to figure out what my hand is? What's the best way to counter it? Or is he really thinking about, do I want to play a second land or not? Yeah, we can take a second, guys, to remind you, new D&D episodes came out yesterday for our main campaign. Super excited about that. It's the one with Adam, Steve, Kevin, and Dolphin. It's Joe and Ribs and Dolphin, I guess is what I should be calling them. And also I recorded PKA on Thursday, and that was released Saturday morning, today. So if you're a PKA fan or want to watch me shoot the shit with a couple other guys for 4 hours, that's the place to do it. All right. Yeah, he might have ran out. I ran out last game, for sure. He wants to give a Courser to a Swiftclaw. I bet you he wants to keep value out of the Courser first. But maybe not. Where can my D&D run be found to watch? Right there. On my YouTube. It's a very good one. Be careful with the very first session. We had some audio issues, and that's been changed since. The audio issues are mostly gone for that now. I'm going to attack with 2 here. I feel like next turn is probably a make a stand turn. We got a fairly wide board. Not as good as Trumpet Blast here, but maybe. Presumably he's going to have 2 blockers. He's playing white, red, green. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's white, red. Wait. White, green, blue, red? Oh, he's playing all the colors. I see. It's just missing black. Minotaur's been good here. We're actually able to attack with it as a hasted creature. Go ahead and shove. Thinking he was going to combat trick the Minotaur this turn. But with that much color and that much mana, he's going to do a lot of different things. This could be a chill. Be a lot of things. Sure. Is that Titanic Growth? So I get in, I save my creature and I get in for 3. I think that's worth it. Especially when I'm holding Lava Axe in hand. Okay. It's 9, 3. No, I'm talking the bonus damage off of Make a Stand. I was talking about what the actual playing Make a Stand did. Actually, no, I could have just Lava Axed him and killed him, so I just misplayed. Rip. All right, never mind me. I'm like, we saved the creature. And, yeah, we could have just killed him. That would have been 4 + 5 for 9, as opposed to 4 + 3 for 7. So it's just like extended BM. Sure. Nice. Splashing red for removals then, maybe? Alright, it's 1 for us. Still have to play him the Love Axe. Maybe he doesn't know it's a misplay. We just showed him we are a weaker player than we are, so I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we didn't show him we're a weaker player than we are. Maybe we showed him we're exactly as weak a player as we are. How do you guys feel about explosive apparatus? We haven't drawn it yet, but is it relevant? Anything? I don't think we're sideboarding until I see more from him. Saw a bunch of lands and a bunch of 1/3 flyers. MTG players have more respect. You sure about that? Hey, Ice Shots. How's it going? What happened to the webcam background? Doesn't seem to like blank screen quite as much. There's a little bit of fuzz. Maybe one day I can clean the fuzz up. Probably not. Oh, he's going deep into that sideboard. It's too bad we didn't get the red-white heroic reinforcements card. I don't know. Tiltiest thing in Magic remains exactly the same for me. Getting repeatedly screwed out of decks based on land draws is what tilts me by far the hardest. How long will I stream today? Another 5 to 6 hours? Yeah, I imagine in person people are probably a little bit more respectful. It's a lot harder to shit talk your opponent or be a dick.
Quitters never win.
In person. Hey, the bread. Opponent goes first. I've got lots of 2s. This is a totally fine hand. 2 Drill Masters keep the pressure up. Time is it there? It's just about noon. Quarter of noon. 1/3 Green Seeker. What do you think? Is he going to be blocking with that 1 Green Seeker? I don't think I want to see him blocking with that, but maybe. I want a Bugler next turn. I think I'm going to. If he trades the Swiftclaw for the Green Seeker, I'm okay with that. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I imagine in person people are a lot more respectful. It's just easier to be that way. Like, I should talk the fuck out of my opponents when they're random people on the other end of the screen that aren't people. But when they're people, it changes my attitude towards them quite a bit. In part because it's my stream, my entertainment. Do you think that's a... Oh, he's tapped it. It's not a Titanic Growth. I'm like, that's probably a Titanic Growth, but no. Just has nothing to play on 3, I guess. Let's bugle. Okay, Bugler's missed 2 out of 3 now. Haven't looked at how many cards in our deck that would hit for. Oh, you watch someone in person be a dickhead too? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I guess I let him block the Bugler here. He maybe has Combat Trick. If he wants to kill the Minotaur with Combat Trick, I can live with it. I suppose the other play was double Cab Master, but... Titanic Growth, sure. Don't have a wide card yet, so the double Cav play doesn't seem extraordinarily exciting. Presumably at some point he plays a creature too, where the first strike might be relevant. Okay, maybe he's no longer mana screwed, because he's been mana screwed, or just mono green. think it's time to cab, unless, well, I mean, we'll see. Maybe he plays a creature. 3/3 Hydra. All right, it's a really good draw for us. It's not gonna be this turn, but next turn it's gonna be amazing. Such a shitty decision for him. Does he want to just chump block with the Hydra? Or does he want to take 9 to the face? Yeah, right. What are your options? Okay. Double blue. We haven't seen double blue out of him. Last time it was white, green, blue. So presumably he's blue, green, splashing white, black, white, red, rather. I have no fucking clue what colors this guy's playing. We saw... What did we see last game for white creatures out of him? We did see some white cards. Five vigilance. So he blocks 2. Presumably blocks those. Takes 6. Takes 8. I think he's dead with that land draw. Yeah, we saw Pegasus, didn't we? All right. More red, white to the face. Guys, we got some water back in just a second. What was our reward? We'll never know.